Got some pretty armor. Hey, thanks. Making sure that the Twitch title is the right title. Figure out where I am going here. Work, I guess. I think we need a clip here, just so it makes more sense. Hey, Asmodeus. Hey, Hans Herman. Welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? It's been a while since I've done one of these. I've been busy. Life is getting in the way. We need. What if we use like just and a cylinder. Where is it? Initialize. Here it is. My eyes betray me. This is lazy again? You got banned on your other accounts? How do you keep getting banned? It's like an achievement. I wonder if they fixed that in the latest update. Where, like, if you have the transpose line and then you're scaling, and then just like blows out like that. I don't know why. Oh, I just crashed ZBrush. I just crashed ZBrush. Yeah, so the transpose tool is currently bugged in the latest version of, well, the second to latest version. Hold on, guys. Let me go turn off the screen. And we'll close ZBrush and open it. Should update to the latest version. That looks like a late medieval Darth Vader helmet. Yeah. Like Darth Vader, his whole getup was inspired by the German helmet, right? So is this armor. Germans have style. They do. Not gonna argue with that. Okay. We haven't lost any work because we just got started. Go turn back on the display. Okay. I use Alt-click drag instead of transpose line for scaling. At least until that bug is solved. Make a really quick clip here. Be careful not to go past the center circle. Hey, Smiles. About latex suit. Did you do more work on this armor? Yes, I have. Well, not since last time. I don't know. The last streams. But I haven't streamed in about like a month. Bit different. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna stream until 4 a.m. here. Right now it's 10:37. We have like 6 hours of stream ahead of us. And then after that, if you guys want to stick around, I'm gonna play Path of Exile League Launch. That's the reason why I'm staying awake until 4. We're gonna see how far we can get in the new league. Hey, Lyric. Welcome to the stream. Oh, did I say Path of Exile 2? I meant the new league of Path of Exile. Hey. That's my wife. But yeah, Path of Exile isn't going to be out for a couple of years. Path of Exile 2, that is. Any ideas on how long until the combat update is coming out? Or the arena update? Either before or after Path of Exile 2. Yeah. But yeah, to be honest, I don't know. I just make stuff. I don't actually do like engine work. In the same boat as you guys. I am spending way too much time on this one clip. The versions. That's all. There we go. That took way longer than necessary. But we have one hell of a clip. Go smooth it first. I think I should put this under. I think that might look a bit better. Like this part kept bugging me. I think the reason why is because it should be under, not over. I know traditionally it's over, but I think this looks a little better. And then we'll add like boot lines. This look better beneath? Yeah. What? That's weird. That should supposed to be there. Beth, don't check Insider channel. Oh god. You've been posting those latex suits, haven't you? Surprised Mercs hasn't banned you yet. No NSFW. So not safe for work. What is going on here? Ah, that's why CS the folder isn't expanded. Me or does the cape look scuffed? Pretty scuffy. Gonna lie. Pretty scuffy cape. Okay, now that we finally have that sorted, 2 halves. Do I actually need the backing anymore? Just hide that. Kind of only like the threads. I can like move each scale by themselves, and also the threads would go with them, but also keep the same poly group. I know I'm asking a lot from ZBrush, but that would be amazing if I could do that. I mean, I guess I can just auto groups, and I'll just like group each one individually, but this is gonna take forever. You know what? It might actually be worth it though. Just be really fast about it. Oh god, it's Rusty. How's it going, man? Have you guys checked the Steam forums recently? So many salty people. I don't know why. Like, Maddox's been pushing out beta updates a lot. It's like an echo chamber of salt in there. We had discussions recently. Steam reviews are retarded. Well, yeah, they are. They aren't actually reviews, are they? They're just people commentating on whatever they want, really. Like even I do this, right? My review for Valheim, I said Locke's steak is delicious. Like, how is that a review, right? A horrible review. I gave it a like. I avoid Steam discussions like a plague. They are so bad. They are. They are. I don't even know why I go there. It's like politics, you know. It's best to just stay away from if you want to live a happy and meaningful life. Wait, where the oh, it's right there. It's hiding. Maybe they got salty because they were wrong about game being dead and can't just accept it. And maybe that's what it is. They're like trying to double down. They're doubling down on the game is dead meme. And it's not even a funny meme anymore, it's just stupid. Like if the game was actually dead, you guys know what would happen, right? Like Maddock would post like a public service announcement, a PSA. He'd be like, "Hey guys, due to like lack of funding or uh, I don't know, something like maybe Maddock is just like he's fed up with working his butt off on a game, and then yeah, he'd make an announcement. He'd be like, "Okay guys, uh, we've decided to stop working on the game," and it'd be like a heartfelt sorry and farewell to the community. That is when you can say the game is dead, all right? But like Maddox's never gonna do that. He's already sunk in like almost 2 decades of his life on this game. Oops. Man, I gotta careful. Go. Okay. Keep pressing the wrong buttons. But yeah, like only when that condition is met, will the game be dead. And obviously I won't be streaming the game or streaming making the game because I I wouldn't be paid to work on the game, which I am doing right now. That I don't know if you're aware, but during springtime, which is now, mental illness gets severe spikes. Really? Is that true? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend going to the Steam forums. It doesn't do good to your health. No way, is that actually like is that actually true? Is that like a, I can't tell if you're trolling me or not. I can't tell anymore. It's so hard with Smiles. He just does whatever he wants, and then like sometimes he's being serious and sometimes he's not. And the trick is differentiating between the two. Wait, you're being paid? Yeah, of course I'm being paid. I'm not doing this for free. People tend to get out more in spring in general. Wait, is it winter or spring right now? I don't even know anymore. I don't keep track of I don't really keep track of seasons or holidays or anything. Life has just become a meaningless blur of work and video games. I mean, it's not bad. It's just couldn't be bothered to pay attention to holidays or the seasons. Especially since I'm living in Malaysia, it's just constant summer here, so you don't have like the 4 seasons like you do in North America or Europe. Spring in the north. The wildlings, they come from the north. I've even forgotten like what is winter? What is winter like? I've been stuck here for so long. You guys know that I've spent like almost like a year and a half, a year and a quarter, uh, in Malaysia right now. Um, we've been trying to like get all this immigration stuff done, and I kind of feel bad for the immigration guys because they're so bogged down. It is absolutely a nightmare in the immigration department. Everything is taking slower, and I don't know if I'm gonna like be able to live in Malaysia. We'll just have to see. They might tell me to go back to the States or something. But I have like a extenuating circumstances. I have a reason to be here because my wife lives here and I don't have a house in the US. Uh, so hopefully they've already been like extremely generous by letting me stay here, but hopefully they'll be a bit more generous as well. It's just less of a headache for everyone involved if I just stay here in Malaysia. Malaysian government becomes more aware of Seth and his shenanigans. Indeed. And be like, oh, you're the guy who keeps posting stupid stuff on Steam. Recently, they have learned about the fish heads. That's actually more of like a Asian Malaysian thing. Like I don't know. I guess like everyone eats fish heads. Everyone. Pretty sure there's a fish head recipe in every culture. Man, I really should have just done all this by hand. Like nano mesh is kind of difficult to control, and it ends up being you just have to do it all manually anyway. I guess it is kind of like a little bit faster. I don't know. I get all the shapes back in order. Malaysian stereotype will be forever ruined. Oh, like Malaysia has like a fish soup. It's called oh shit, what's it called again? It's called laksa. Uh, I'm sure they have like fish head laksa. Okay, that sounds like something they do. Laksa is just like a ground up fish or like fish chunks in noodle soup. Very spicy. What stereotype does Malaysians have in the first place? To be honest, I don't really go outside, or I also don't really have a whole lot of friends in Malaysia. I just have my wife and her friends. But one of the stereotypes is there's like a small car in Malaysia called a Myvi. And this Myvi, like everyone looks down upon this Myvi. There's a lot of prejudice and there's a lot of stereotypes about people who drive Myvis. My wife is one of those people who drive a Myvi. My Wii. No, my V. It's like MYVI. It's an actual car. You can look it up if you don't believe me. I don't know why you wouldn't believe me. Stereotype about Malaysians. I don't know. It was I think it was Ramadan yesterday. I don't know how long it goes on for. I think it goes on for like a week or two. Ramadan 2021. Oh, okay, so it goes on for the whole month. Dang. But yeah, everyone here fasts until a certain time at night, and then they stuff themselves. Of course, I'm not Muslim, but I sort of I do kind of partake in that tradition now. It's pretty nice because if you haven't eaten the whole day, or if you've been eating sparsely the whole day, which isn't really Ramadan, you aren't supposed to eat anything at all. But the food is really good. Like the Ramadan food, oh, so good. Ignoring all of those comments. I'm ignoring it all. What comments? I don't see any comments. Does anyone else here play Path of Exile? If so, uh, like what league starter are you guys gonna do? To be honest, Path of Exile is gay. You're gay. No offense. No offense ended. I mean, obviously you can be gay if you want. Uh, Nothing wrong with that. Feels bad, man. Like the you're gay thing and no you. Like people just like say that all the time in school and growing up. Now I don't know. It's not really accepted. Happy gay. Yeah, everyone's lost the original meaning of gay has lost its meaning. It originally means happy. That's it. I'm canceling Zethros. Oh god. Cancel culture is striking back again. What about rainbows? I guess like if rainbows make you happy, I guess rainbows will make you gay. You guys remember how like prismatic spray is used to be like a D&D thing? And still is, I guess. But now I can't think of prismatic spray without thinking of something that'll turn you gay. Cha! Taste the gay. Prismatic spray in the face. Gay Ray. Yeah. So funny. If I ever pick up D&D again, I'm gonna use prismatic spray all the time. I think they could see you too. Yeah. Wanna say hi? To see if you can move the up. Yeah. Adjust it on the fly. Mm. Gary. Rusty says hi, Charlene. Says hi. Yeah. Hi. You're eating the brownies. They're pretty good. I had some earlier today. I had some with my coffee. I dunked them in the coffee. It was so good. Being wasteful, it's so good. Like, it's cold because it's been in the fridge, right? But then if you like soak it in the coffee for a couple of seconds, it's like nice and hot, and all the chocolate melts as well. What are you doing? You're just hiding back there? Hiding. We were talking about no, we were talking about D&D, and then we were talking about this spell in Dungeons and Dragons. Remember that game I used to play with a couple of buddies, like a couple of years ago? But yeah, anyway, one of the spells is called Prismatic Ray, and basically you shoot like a bunch of you shoot a bunch of color. Not interested. She just left. But yeah, you shoot a lot of color, and then like rainbows and gay. And she's not listening anymore. Millennials can't even can't even be interested in Dungeons and Dragons anymore. Is that the tutorial on how to for your partner? Oh, it just means I need to find a partner who's into D&D. Yes. I guess this marriage wasn't to be. I Get into a fight with your wife about anything, start explaining D&D rules. Automatic win. Your argument doesn't hold up because your persuasion, your charisma bonus is only 1, and you need and you rolled 15. So total is 16, but you need a 17 to pass. So you haven't convinced me of your argument. Good try, but not gonna go. Gonna work. That is why I cannot do the laundry. I think I need another scale here. One more, just tuck it in there. Well, since no one else is gonna play Path of Exile, I'll just talk about Path of Exile and what I'm gonna do in Path of Exile. Like, I don't care if no one here plays Path of Exile. I'm sure someone who watches YouTube videos plays Path of Exile is interested in listening in on what I have to say about that. So I'm gonna go look at Zizarin's ED Contagion build guide that he just put out a couple minutes ago. And then I'm gonna go play ED Contagion as my League starter build. It's been my staple for the past 3 leagues. It's a really good build. It'll never be nerfed. Why are there a pair of toilets? Top right, what here? It's different user interfaces. It's not toilets. Like your artistic interpretation, though. There's armor level. Oh, this one here? These are like the cheek, like the helmet, not a toilet. Although it does kind of look like that, doesn't it? This bit here. Brown. It's stained brown from oil shit. So nasty. This is what happens when you try to teach a cat to use the toilet and not the litter box. Getting cold. Coincidence? I think not. Hey, have you guys seen that? What is it called? There's this MMO coming out where it's like in beta right now. It's kind of like sui generis, but like a scuffed version of sui generis. I really forgot what it's called. But yeah, I wonder how that's gonna go. Also physics based? No, it isn't. But it's like a medieval, first person game. Have like you have modular weapons, you can customize your weapons and stuff. But yeah, getting like asset flip vibes from the game. New iPhone, Instagram? Are those the words to lure your woman back here? You know women so well, Wells. Visionaries never came out. Probably a crash grab. Yeah, I mean, like, probably, right? I mean, gosh. Like 5, 10, what is it, like 20, 30 years now they've been working on this game, Sui Generis. Yeah, for 40 years they've been working on the game. And in that time, in that 50 years, only Exanima has come out. So it's probably going to take another 60 years to actually see any sort of beta for Sui Generis. The rate we're going. I think the first computer was made for SG. Yeah, Madoc worked on that one. The reason why he still looks relatively young now is because uh, he's devoured Bill Gates' youth. This is why Bill Gates looks so old and Madoc still looks young. It's because, like vampirism. Like once you reach high enough levels in programming, you learn how to like steal other programmers' code, and that in turn makes them older, and you just like take away their vitality. It's nasty business, but like the things you got to do to make a successful video game. So 139 years in development. Well, that's if you're not counting. That's if you're not counting the 2,000 years of historical reenactment. Reenactment. It's like like the Middle Ages and the Renaissance. All of that happened uh, just so Madoc can collect visual references and sort of like form the basis of the game. That looks older. Well, I mean, I do know a little bit of programming, so maybe he's swiped some of my youth. I bet Madoc took a bit of his Unreal game code. Yeah, that's probably what happened. That's how I imagine it going. This is why the game that I've been working on has been taking so long. It's just because I mean everything is going towards this one project, and trust me, when it releases, it's gonna be awesome. Real life is just simulation for SG. Yeah, that's how it goes. Is what it is. What is it about my wife sipping something? My life juice? What? Sounds kind of naughty. Is that what girls are interested in as well? Sipping life juice? I never knew Smiles would be the seducer of women. Where did last bit go here? You know what I should have done? I should have, when creating the animesh, I should have had the mesh, like each individual scale as one poly group. I think that would have helped things here. Because that way they would have already been all one poly group, including the thread. I didn't do that, so now I'm manually doing all of this. Which I guess is fine because I needed to separate out the thread anyway to actually give it a different color. But next time, food for thought for next time. Should have bought Bitcoin in 2005. I should have. I didn't have any money in 2005. Actually, could you even buy Bitcoin back in 2005? I don't even know if there were even any exchanges for trading cryptocurrency. Was Coinbase even around 2005, or did you actually like call whoever had all the Bitcoin? It's so sad Steve Jobs died of ligma. Steve Jobs died from cancer, didn't he? Not from a stupid joke. I know what you're trying to do. Trying to say ligma balls. See? I knew it. I knew it. Does anyone here play Monster Hunter? Monster Hunter World? Playing that recently. I have a little stepbrother in China. We've been slaying monsters together. No. You can just so. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a while. How you doing? It's okay. They can't hear you. I have a sound dampening on. Bye. Doing fine. How are you guys? Doing great. We're gonna so the plan for the stream tonight. Gonna stream till 4 a.m. Malaysian time. That's another 4.5 hours. Is Path of Exile, not Path of Exile 2, the Path of Exile Ultimatum is arriving. They want to catch that. You can hear them? Not using your mic to listen to your room. Whoa. Oh shoot. Is Smoils one of those guys? Like one of those. Is he like putting those Korean spy cams around my house? Is that what's up? God damn it, Smiles. You know, it's a big problem in Asia. Like people are posting like cameras everywhere. Like naughty little Asians just putting stuff, putting spyware everywhere in inappropriate places. Sounds like Smiles doing that. Who cares? PoE is garbage. No, it isn't. Fun game. Why do you think PoE is garbage? Have you played Path of Exile? Yes, PoE New League always looks something to look forward to. Yeah, see, Genjutsu. Finally, like someone who isn't a massive shitlord and actually like engages in fun discussions. This is not contributing to the development of SG. Well, technically, in a way, it kind of is, because make armor for them. I get more experience from making armor, and then I make armor for bare metal too. So that experience is passed along. You played Path of Exile from like 1.3? Dang, old school. Rusty is so harsh. Calling me a slacker. Don't know if I can handle. I can handle being called a lot of things, but slacker, man. That's deep. My soul. What league starter are you gonna do, Genjutsu? I'm gonna go ED Kant. Been my league starter for a while now, just because it's so powerful. Never been nerfed. I sometimes do like Necromancer or Summoner as well. I like the really easy AFK builds, just because I don't have a whole lot of time to play all the time. And I just want something that'll blast through content without any effort on my end. Been very disappointed with Diablo 3 at the time, so I searched for some similar game, and Path of Exile is the only one with potential. And it still is, isn't it? It's weird. I was like hoping maybe like Wolson. Well, I guess there's Grim Dawn. Yeah, Grim Dawn also has potential. And like right now, it's already a fun game too. So there's that. But other than like Grim Dawn and Path of Exile, I can't really think of any other ARPGs these days. I mean, you can always go back to Diablo 2, like the original ARPG, play that, or Diablo 1 if you're even older and you think Diablo 1 is the OG. Yeah, for me, is Diablo 2. I don't know what I'll do, but I usually I navigate most easily the right side of the tree. Ah, okay, so right side is like Templar, Marauder, and Witch, if I'm not mistaken. I usually go like Assassin, or maybe not Assassin, but I usually go with Shadow. If I'm not doing Shadow, I'm Champion or Witch. I usually don't really play Templar or Marauder a whole lot. I just don't like their character models. Like, I guess like Marauder is okay-ish. Like Marauder is huge. Like if you wear MTX with Marauder, you can really see all the details, which is really cool. Um, but I'm not huge into melee a whole lot of the times. I do like Flicker Strike, uh, and I'm not huge into totems either. I used to play totems a lot when I was playing like Hardcore League, way early on when like I remember farming shoot, what's that place called? Something Lake, like the Dried Lake or something. I remember farming the Dried Lake before like uh Malagaro. He's that dude in the boss of the fleshy tunnels. That dude. Before that guy was added to the game, I would be farming uh Dried Lakes with my on hardcore with totems. Like Synthesis League or Breach League, or maybe even earlier. Not sure which. I played Grim Dawn 2. I can't say it is a bad game at all, but it lacks something in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of get the feeling too that it does kind of lack something. Maybe it's like the story. Maybe the story isn't very immersive. I mean, there is a story. It's just like a lot of it is in like scrolls, kind of like the way Exanima does it right now. You'll find like a lot of lore in the scrolls and the books. Um, but yeah, I think it might have to do something with the story line, and then also, hmm, it kind of feels like very linear. I guess that is to be expected from an ARPG. The Path of Exile is pretty linear too, but you can like actually, Grim Dawn isn't that linear at all. You can use yeah. What am I saying? You can just like hop around. I like Grim Dawn. It's a fun game. I need to give Path of Exile another chance though. I just dislike the whole free-to-play monotonization scheme. Uh, yeah. The thing I don't like about Path of Exile's monotonization scheme is that uh, like you have to pay money for inventory slots, and like the ones that you get you can't trade with. I understand this is like kind of like a tool to combat against botting. Otherwise, you'll just have like botters who'd make free accounts and be able to trade with them like right off the bat, like super easy. Um, I don't know. But like the developers, they have to make money somehow too. Uh, I just don't know. I'm sure they, I'm sure this is like the best that you can get in terms of free-to-play monetization. I said monotonization. I meant monetization. I know how to pronounce monetization. Also, sometimes I kind of feel like the MTX quality is kind of all over the place. I don't know. Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes uh, there are things that could be improved on. Um, so it is just a little bit jank in that regard. Like it's not Blizzard quality yet, and like the good thing about Blizzard, right, is that they have damn good QA. Like they don't release something unless it's like ready. At least like the Blizzard I remember. I don't know about the Blizzard today. I don't really play Blizzard games anymore. Yeah, back in like Wrath of the Lich King days, like the quality, like anything that was released in that time period and a bit earlier was you're guaranteed to have good stuff come out. And I kind of want to see that happen again. Like too often games these days they release stuff and it's just not at the quality that you're expecting. Not not at the stage. Dash tabs are one of the cheapest items of the shop, and as already said, devs need money to run the game. I believe Path of Exile does free to play in a very good way. It doesn't feel like I'm being scammed. No, it doesn't. Like you do get what you pay for, don't you? And if it's not the price if it's not the price point that you're hoping for, well, you don't have to buy it, right? Just yeah. There isn't any like loot box nonsense. I mean, there is the MTX loot boxes every now and then. Uh, but if like you really have like a gambling addiction, you can contact customer support and have them remove the ability for you to purchase those boxes. Just charge me up front, let me pay money and don't bother me again. Yeah. That's that's what I really like about free to play games, right? There's no subscription, there's no yeah. I just like how I can just pay once and then just forget about it. Like it's not like another thing I have to see on my bank statement uh every month. I don't like subscriptions, even though I know that you usually get your money's worth with subscriptions most of the time. Um, yeah, I just feel like I have more control over my money when I have one-time payments, and I can choose when to pay or not to pay. And if like the league is bad or if it's not up to my expectations, then I sometimes don't buy MTX. You kick the door on a bank as you walk in. Oh my god, what? Devs need money to make the game. Yeah, also, I forgot about this because it's been a long time since I've played an MMO with a subscription fee. But with a subscription, I feel like I'm obligated to, or obliged. The obligated or obliged? I think it's obliged. To play the game. So that kind of creates like a stress of, oh shoot, should I go out on a dinner date with my wife, or should I stay in and play World of Warcraft? Get my money's worth. It's the British and American pronunciation. Oh, okay. Wait, which one is which though? Uh, I think obliged is British, right? Because I think I hear obligated. I think I hear obligated more in American. Yeah, I think I like obliged better. Obligated feels like you're bouncing your mouth along a bunch of cobblestones. Sorry, honey, I have a date with magic made up world with orc ladies. I mean that's kind of what it is, isn't it? Step on me, orc lady. Now orcs are nasty. I mean they have like great bods, right? Like the orc female model, pretty pretty hot. But the face, oh god. Like the Taran ladies is where it's at. Yeah. Get a nice heifer. Taran ladies is where it's at. Seth, you're using software to cancel any sound in the background so we don't hear your wife and her friends. They aren't talking though. It's very quiet in the background. My friend's wife left for like work, I think. I think she works in a bar or something. She's like a bartender. And I don't know what my wife is up to. Maybe she's planning on how to murder me in my sleep and then take my money. Can be used in real life to mute women too. And how did this get so sexist? Where did we stray from the light? No, they're just afraid of him beating the shit out of them because he says they're ruining his dream. I don't know about that. Do I look like a do I look like a wife beater to you? Shut up, woman, and make me a sandwich. I look like a wife beater? That doesn't make sense. Because how could I be a wife beater and also also know my wife's boyfriend at the same time, you know? Doesn't match up. Doesn't make any logical sense there. Like usually wife beaters, uh, their wives don't have boyfriends. And you all know how Rusty is trying to be my wife's boyfriend. Zeth is so getting cancelled? What? Nani? You cannot cancel me. You cannot cancel the uncancelable. Uncancelable. It's been a while since I've streamed, so my pronunciations are a bit rusty. My neurons are a bit rusty. Because usually when I'm not streaming, not talking. Like I don't. Sometimes I go through the entire day without talking until my wife gets home. Just like listen to music or watch YouTube videos uh, on my monitor while I work. Now you've beaten him into submission? What? You guys have very active imagination. Ever told you guys that? I feel like burping and hiccuping at the same time. Oh god. It'd be weird if you were talking at home alone. Shoot, does that mean I'm weird now? Sometimes I mutter to myself in the shower. Bit creepy. But it's spring, so all crazy gets amplified. You might be as well. Maybe. Never know. I believe this means cancer. Oh shoot. Just one more thing to stress about. Ah. Oh no. Turkey has decided to ban cryptocurrencies. Trouble, guys. So Todd Howard is no longer a main dude in the Bethesda? What? That's news to me. He isn't? Oh yeah, he sold the company to Microsoft, right? That's a while ago. Uh, I don't know what's going on there. That leftover? Why did you put it here? My wife brought this over. I don't know what it is. I think she's trying to poison me. It was at my desk here. It's not mine. Like, what she was drinking. You know what this looks like? It looks like iodine. Maybe she's trying to give me iodine poisoning. Bethesda is still a thing. Yeah, it is. Like a multi-billion-dollar company. Of course it's still a thing. I think like ZeniMax is bigger, right? ZeniMax is the parent company. Wait, does that mean like ZeniMax lost Bethesda to Microsoft? Or does it come with like the whole package and also like is like ZeniMax also going? I don't know. Money, who needs them? Exactly. You don't need money to be happy. Makes it easier to be happy, but it's not like a must-have item. I think Microsoft bought ZeniMax. I don't know. I have to go. Actually, I have to like open it up in Google to find out. Can't really be bothered right now. Alright, so the helmet is good. I wonder if we can... is everything here? Can I like hide that? Okay, good. This looks like... Oh, we need a latch piece here that we make. Stick that in there. Let's save it, just in case we crash again. Microsoft to acquire ZeniMax. Okay, so yeah, they bought out the parent company. That means, I guess, all of the companies underneath it follow. What do you guys think about Microsoft buying up all of these games? Like all these game companies? Like personally, I don't really care that much. Like I know it does buy up like intellectual property and stuff, so now like yeah, like intellectual property IP can always be made, as well as companies and all the people as well. So I don't really, I don't know. I feel like Microsoft is getting the short end of the stick. Honestly, I think like Microsoft has the worst end of the deal. Like a company, like really the only thing that makes a company good are the people. You can't buy people. That isn't how it works. Not like a slave auction here. And intellectual property, you can always make better IP. There can always be a better power suit. There can always be a better Pip-Boy. There will definitely be a better Skyrim. There will definitely be better open world RPGs in the future. I'm not entirely sure what the benefit is to buying a large game company. Maybe I'm just a noob at business. I guess you do kind of get like a infrastructure to go along with the company, sure. I mean, look at a game like Valheim, right? It just comes out of nowhere, out of the blue, and it's such a good game. I feel like buying game companies, it's kind of like a waste of money when like good stuff can literally pop out of anywhere. Like if the company was something that actually had like real infrastructure value. Like say if you're buying like a milk farm, uh, that means the farm itself, the building, uh, the brand of milk that they sell, I guess, all the machinery and equipment. You see, that's actually something tangible and uh, I don't know. You're just like buying a company. Doesn't mean that you're buying all of the artists with it. I mean, they'll stay on for as long as their contracts last, I guess. Uh, like say if you're buying out Blizzard, right? Like what's stopping the artists from like just like yeah, we don't like the direction of this game company. We're gonna leave to greener pastures. And then they go off and the artist who like say the artist who made like Illidan or something, someone really iconic, like the Lich King or something. They go off and make a better Lich King. I'm sure like the artist or the group of artists who made the Lich King way back then probably make a better uh, Lich King now. What's that smell? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna AFK for a sec. I'm gonna go dump the garbage. What? You'd always mute when you leave? uh, Even though Fallout 76 is so shit, I still wait for the new The Elder Scrolls. Not actively, but I'd like to play it when it comes out. I'm hoping it does well. Would be nice. A lot of time in Oblivion, Skyrim, Morrowind. I don't think they care about the company as much as the rights to the games that the company made. Yeah, but like you can make better IP than those games. I just don't understand. I don't understand why a company for the rights. Anyway. Anyway. Curious how far along you are with this armor. Still a ways to go. I know it seems like I've taken forever making this suit of armor, but it's actually not been a lot of time spread out. If you look on my YouTube channel, you can see the progress. And I think it only amounts to less than like a dozen hours so far. Just that it looks pretty close to done to me. I don't know how much work goes into something like this. Well, the overall concept is pretty much done, I would say. Like the outline of the character, the silhouette. But this is just the high poly model. We still have to do the low poly model. Yes, it's done. Pop it into Exanima right now. Crash everyone's game. Now we gotta finish up the sculpt, which is what I'm doing right now, and then we're gonna make a topology, which will make the low poly model. Rusty knows all of the optimization book. Speaking about optimization, I downloaded the Monster Hunter World high resolution pack, and God, like loading missions takes such a long time now. It's like 3 to 5 minutes to load one mission. So I had to get rid of it. Like, I don't want to wait that long to load into a mission. So yeah, well, the game does look a bit better. I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. Like, I don't know how I don't know how Capcom sets up their models and texture. I don't think it should take that long. Imagine buying a GPU in this market. How is the market doing for GPUs anyway? I heard it's like really bad. I'm glad I'm not in the market for buying it, from what I've heard. And I don't know why the market is so bad. Like, technically, everyone who's actually smart uh, in the crypto space should be switching over to proof of uh, proof of stake, not proof of work. So actually, like if you really want to make money, you should just not buy GPUs as a crypto investor. By the way, this is not investing. This is not investing advice. This is purely entertainment. You should not buy. You should not buy use, and then do proof of stake investments. Do delegations instead of do mining. Learn how to delegate. Learn how to stake. Like mining is very old school now. Like tech moves really fast. Got to keep up. Have you heard of that? Some dude looked into why GTA 5 online loads so long. Did some optimizations. The game indeed started loading faster. Rockstar reached out and promised to implement his fixes. That's awesome, dude. Like it's awesome when game companies like do that. They're like when they see like something community made that is obviously better than what they did, they're like, "Hey, come work for us." Right? That's awesome. I like that. That's how a company improves. Got to find the right people, got to find the right talent, make your company better. Of course, I've never owned a company and I'm probably just talking out of my ass right now. Man, I want to play some Monster Hunter World. Is it okay if we stop at the usual 2 hour mark and I just go play Monster Hunter? You guys can watch me play Monster Hunter. That's what I want to do. I've been playing this Gunlance. I've been playing Gunlance. I've just recently got the Iceborne. I got the Iceborne expansion pack. It's been pretty fun. I don't know if my younger brother is online right now. Let me see. I don't think he is. They have like pretty brutal schoolwork in China, apparently. Like you really have to work your ass off as a student in China to get anywhere. So kind of sucks. That makes sense, right? Big population, big competition. Glad I didn't grow up in China. Oh, did you guys know? I don't know if I told you guys this before, but did you guys know that I was born during the era of the one child only policy? I'm sure you guys are thinking like, what? But didn't you mention that Seth? Didn't you mention that you have two brothers, one older, one younger, and then I also have like like a step bro and stepsister in China. Uh, so yeah, it's born during that era, just like at the tail end of it. Uh, but yeah, if some Chinese government official uh, caught on to the fact that my mom was pregnant with me and that my older brother was around, I would not exist. They would have forcefully terminated me. So that sucks. What a way to enter this world, right? So basically, I'm I'm an illegal child. Crazy, crazy shit. Shoulders are kind of mangled. We gotta fix that. You kind of want to. Uh, maybe we should sear mesh this without the groups, and then really work in some leather details. Topological. I have like this scope as one of the details. That doesn't really look like leather though. That little. We're gonna have to do some more work here to actually make it look like leather. Just trying to figure out how to do that because actually I don't really sculpt leather all that much. More of a the armor sort of guy. what I'm trying to do here, right, is I want to try getting enough detail so that Maddox procedural materials can take the normal map and use the 3D geometry on that normal map, make like a kind of like a smart material for leather, make the surface more like leather, kind of what the process is. Working rough wrinkles here. Go in. I guess I'll take my tablet out. Get to work on that. And to look a bit more like cloth and like leather. I'll tone down some else. Hey Carl, warrior, make a katana and samurai armor for arena. It'd be cool to see like Japanese stuff with a physics, but sadly it's not gonna happen. Might go over this with the new ZBrush cloth brushes. I know there's cool cloth. Yeah, here you go. Cloth inflate, cloth move. Gotta check these out. Cloth nudge. I gotta learn how to use all these cool brushes up here. The future. By the way, Zeth looks like Cinema Summary. Is that like a YouTube channel? Like Cinema Summary channel? What that is. I've ever seen Summary before. I've seen kill count. I like kill count, like where they tally up all the deaths in horror movies. He explains how to survive horror. I might have seen one of his videos because I sometimes like watch videos like that. Dead meat. That might be it. How to survive Exanima. Look for 2 ladders and nail them together. Make a bigger ladder and climb out of the hole. So true, so true. Nadok needs to put in an invisible force field. Like if you touch it, you die. This, the people can't escape the dungeon. What if like Exanima was real life and like the only way to get out of Exanima was to like survive in the dungeons until Sui Generis comes out. So you're like looking at maybe like 10 years of survival in a very hostile dungeon where it's pitch black and there's zombies, there's mutant alien, I don't know, bizarre creatures. Uh, there are like automatons, massive steel golems. Very little food too, that's right. Like how would you actually survive 10 years in Exanima? Like I think the only logical way. So the first thing about survival, right, is you need water. So you need water. Where would you find water? I guess you could like check all the barrels on like the first few levels to see if they have any drinkable fluids. Like maybe there's even ale in the tavern that's still left over. Uh, yeah, I guess you can you can go digging through the toilets and the bathtubs and stuff, see if there's any water or traces of water. I mean, I know there's like the sewers and stuff, but I doubt you could find any drinkable water down there. Maybe if you scoop some up and boil it, I guess you'd be okay with water then. Shoot, where else is there water present? I can't really think of anywhere else other than the sewers. And I guess, oh, you know, like catacombs level, it is kind of like very cavey. So maybe if you explored, like hypothetically, if you kept exploring, you might be able to find like water somewhere in the cave system. Isn't all of it just rotten? You pour all this shit out of it and filter it through a cloth. Yeah, that's pretty much what you have to do. Unless you get lucky and you find like some sort of massive cistern or something. And then you need food too, right? For survival. Uh, I have no idea where you're gonna find food. Unless like the creatures, the, I guess you can cook them maybe. I don't know if they're even edible though, even after cooking. Like if you look closely, a lot of them have like human details. Like the gobbler, the big barrel-bellied. If you look close, it's actually a she, and she has tits. So I don't know. Would you be comfortable with like cannibalism? So yeah, I guess I mean there are kind of like those egg-looking uh things on the ground. So if you're strong enough to actually fight off all of the ghouls and the fails and the sirs and etc. Uh, I guess you can boil up those eggs. You know what? I'd eat sir. He is kind of like a chunky boy, isn't he? I bet he has a lot of meat on him. Maybe you can like kill him, butcher him, and then cut him into thin strips to dry. You'd have like a source of rations. Yummy, yummy. Eat him up. But then you need like, wouldn't you Like, does the human body need like vegetables too? I suppose it does, right? You can't just eat meat uh, all the time and expect to live. I need like some sort of vegetables. There are no vegetables. Wait, there is the grass. Okay, so there is like grass in the crossroads level. So what if you can like scrape together a little bit of grass for a bit of fiber and just so you don't have like constipated shit all the time eating a mostly meat-based diet. Yeah, that's right. Crossroads is the only hope for that. Maybe find some cave mushrooms, maybe. Yeah, how else will you find? There isn't anything in the sewers. Like I was like maybe hoping we can add like moss or something to the game eventually, right? Moss could be cool environment feature. Moo moo motherfucker. Yeah, be like a cow grazing in the crossroads. You still have the issue of not having a diverse enough nutrition, and you're gonna have a bunch of deficits. Yeah, especially like I know you need like vitamin C. There's like minerals and stuff. I guess for minerals, I suppose you could like maybe scrape the walls of caves and like hope you run into like salt or something. Maybe there's like some sort of salt. I suppose if you're really desperate, uh, okay, so you could go to the Steam discussions page and then get salt that way. Although you might die from like salt overdose. Get like a heart attack from all of you'll get high blood pressure and then you'll suffer heart attacks and like spasms from all the salt. By the way, is Sir going to have abilities? I think Maddox said so. Yeah, like all of the creatures will have special abilities. Unhinged doors. Uh, Salt will dehydrate the shit out of you. Yeah, but you need it, right? Salt is like a very essential. There's a reason why there's a saying, like worth its weight in salt, right? Very, very valuable resource, especially in the Middle Ages, when everyone didn't live on the coast and they need to, like transport it. Very valuable inland. Maddox wants Sir to rip off doors, I think. That'd be scary. I thought Sir was going to be. I thought he had like an invisibility. Isn't isn't Sir like his special ability? He's gonna be able to turn invisible. Pretty sure I saw like a monthly coffee diary explaining Sir's abilities. Drink 1 liter of soy sauce and you'll die. You probably throw up before you can drink a whole liter. That was April 1st. I hope it was a joke. Maddox never jokes, man. Like, trust me, I know Maddox. I've worked with him and the rest of the team for like 5 years now. He never jokes about this sort of stuff. He's very serious. He takes himself super serial. It's why he wears a suit and tie. Yeah, Maddox is Maddox. He doesn't joke around with stuff relating to. Oh, what the heck? There's a video where a woman powered through an entire bottle of soy sauce in 2 hours? What the fuck? Why would anyone want to do that? Disgusting. Oh man, why did you do that? You might as well just get like a. If you're gonna do that, you might as well just go buy like salt. Just eat it by the spoonful. Why would you waste a bottle of soy sauce? I mean, unless it's like a really cheap soy sauce. But still, I'd rather eat salt by the spoonful than drink soy sauce. Horrible. Work on the ear bits. How many bosses are in the full game? I mean, including the Teletubbies or excluding the Teletubbies? If we are including the Teletubbies, it'd probably be however many bosses there will be on in the game, plus 107. That hint as to what to come? Uh, yes, maybe no. Talking about Exanima. Who is also talking about Exanima. I don't know, Carl. I don't know how many bosses will be in the final game. I mean, supposedly there's going to be like 15 levels, right? That's what Maddox said. So I would guesstimate about, I don't know, like half a dozen bosses? Does that seem like a reasonable number? 6, 5, 5 to 7 bosses? I don't know. Like how many bosses are already in the game? So there's like Sir, right? There's Golem President. Um, can you count the, like on the first few levels, there's that guy with the two-handed sword. Is that guy also a boss? I don't know. I think like the only proper boss that we have so far, uh, the Golem President, right? Is he has his own room all to himself. He's in his boss room. And there's a very valuable treasure behind him. So I would say if we were talking about like traditional boss rules, Exanima only has one boss at the moment. That is the Golem President. Like Sir, I think he's like a very strong encounter. He's just like, but he's mostly just like a jump scare, isn't he? So yeah, I don't know, man. Sounds like we need more bosses in the game. Yeah, Sir is kind of like a mini boss. That is true. It does fit into like to define a boss. I'd say like a boss is something that is unique, right? It'd be a unique creature or character or whatever construct. So qualify as a boss, you there could only be one in game. Or sometimes you could have like a duo of bosses though. If you're talking about like the Dark Souls series, you have like Ornstein and Smog, right? Uh, that that's like a boss fight, but you have like two bosses in one sort of thing. Smog? Forget. It's either Smog or Smog. There's the Great Sword Lady level 1. Grave Warden, Catacomb, Proctor level 3. Yeah, but I don't know if those actually qualify as bosses. Well, would you look at the time? We are at our 2-hour mark. And a bit sleepy. Actually passed our 2-hour mark 20 minutes ago. Thinking. There is something other than like Exanima work. What would you guys like to see? Actually, I might take a break here. We can pick this up tomorrow. I do want to stream longer on the weekends because with the way so my wife's schedule, coming back home later, she usually comes home around 10 p.m. Like her work makes her work really late. So kind of impacted my schedule too because sometimes we eat really late dinners. And I think that's why I haven't been making it to the streams as often as I should be. So that's why I'm thinking I should stream longer on the weekends, uh, and have the weekends be my Exanima streaming time. Are those made out of leather or metal? Leather. Everything is leather. Make the shadows more pixelated and what? Hey, deficit casualty. You caught us at the tail end of our stream. Unfortunate. I'm feeling a bit tired. I think I might play some play some Monster Hunter. I might go uh look at Caesarian's uh League Starter. Essence Drain Contagion League Starter. Wanna build that. Oh no. Been busy day for at least I popped in for a bit. I always upload the VODs to YouTube, so and I will be streaming more over the weekend for Exanima, just because uh, I want to try that out. I want to try making longer streams on the weekend and not streaming on the weekdays. I think that might work better. Seriously, you promised me more FPS, but you failed me. You're talking about optimizing the game? Oh god. I don't know. They need to hire some very high-end optimizers, programmers, and etc. for Monster to optimize that game. Well, maybe even not even that high-end because I can probably optimize that game better than it is. But it's probably just like all like usually all this stuff. Usually they know how to optimize the game, but it's like whenever you see something that doesn't really meet the mark in video games, right? Like whenever you see something that's kind of scuffed or whatever, it usually boils down to time constraints or uh, like either like the engine can't support the stuff that they're trying to do, and then like lastly maybe like a communication issue between teams. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna stop the stream here. It was really fun. We're gonna pick this up tomorrow for sure. I know I sometimes like say, oh yeah, we're gonna tomorrow, but this time, actually, yeah, we're gonna keep streaming. Uh, yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. Yeah, no worries, man. Uh, I will announce in the Exanima channel on the Bare Metal Discord when I'll stream. And of course, if you're subscribed or if you're following me on Twitch, because I'm not an affiliate yet, I don't really care to be one. You will get a notification of that as well. Okay, later, guys. Bye.